Today I'm gonna review the Output Day 21 to Day 30 of speaking English in 1 minute. Chatting with my friends. I like spending time with Kim on weekends. When I'm stressed out during the week, I meet my friends on weekends. It is fun to chat with my friends. The coffee shop we go to is between the restaurant and the hair salon. When I go to the coffee shop, I always order latte. I feel comfortable when I sit at a coffee shop and chat with my friends. My friend. I first met Kim when I was in middle school. We were not best friends at that time, but as we got into the same college, we became close. We usually arrived at school at 10 in the morning. After class, we used to meet up and drink coffee from a vending machine before lunch. I used to listen to music on my cell phone during class. On the other hand, Kim was a good student. Getting a job. Both Kim's and my goal was to get a bachelor's degree and get a job. Kim has already graduated last year and gotten a great job, but she leaves her house at 6 a.m. and leaves the office at 10 p.m. I am satisfied with the fact that I am a student now. I know that it will take time to get a job and to get in order to get a job, I want to be less than before and I try to read more a lot. Reading too. I read in my room. I think reading is a good habit. I can learn many lessons from it. It also makes me feel comfortable. I started to read a new book last night. When I finished the book, it was 3 a.m. I wanted to sleep, but I just couldn't fall asleep. I turned on the TV and watched my favorite comedy show. I ended up going to bed at almost 5 a.m. A tiring day. The subway station is a couple of blocks away from my house. It takes 40 minutes. It takes 40 minutes by subway to get my school. I was so tired this morning. The subway was crowded. Luckily, I found a seat and slept through the whole ride. I was so sleepy during class that I couldn't stand it. I am good at texting, but I was too tired to send text messages to my friends. I came back home and went to bed. Suffering the internet. I woke up in the middle of the night. I turned on the computer and surfed the internet. I surf the internet in the middle of the night quite often. I found a volunteering website. One of the volunteer opportunities were cooking for handicapped people. The last time I cooked was when I the last time when I the last time I cooked was when I made instant noodles last weekend, but I'm good at cooking. I signed up for the opportunity and will begin next Friday. It is meaningful to have people with disabilities. Go to a club. I went to a club last Friday night. I used to go to the club quite often. However, as I got older, it was not fun anymore. I used to go there 3 times a month. Clubbing with friends was much fun, but when I got back home, I was too tired. Nowadays, it is more fun for me to chat with my friends while having a drink. spending time with my friends. These days, there isn't enough time to hang out with friends. Everyone's schedule is tight, so we meet up once during the week or on weekends. We normally go to a coffee shop or have a drink. I don't love talking, but I'm a good listener. However, it depends on the person. I don't want to listen to a person who only talks about themselves. My friend's birthday. It was Kim's birthday yesterday. We had a party at a restaurant in the neighborhood. The restaurant is a 10-minute walk from my house. I gave Kim a scented candle for her birthday present. She was satisfied with the present, and I was satisfied with my choice. We spent about 3 hours at the restaurant. We had a great time. A conversation with my friend. On the way back home, Kim and I went to the park that is behind her house. We sat on a bench and had a talk. I was a bit tired, but I listened to Kim. She talked about some issues with her boss. I told her that it is complicated to solve problems, but it wouldn't take time. When I got home, it was 11:30 p.m. I got ready for bed and went to sleep at midnight. Thanks for listening.